Big boxing is a big business, and big business means big money. And here, not only the ability to throw punches in the square of the ring is valued, but also the ability to sell tickets. For this reason, the public has always watched negative characters with particular interest. On October 20th, 2000, a fight took place between two of perhaps the baddest guys in boxing. Iconic heavyweight Mike Tyson, known for his eccentric and even wild antics, entered the ring against an equally crazy fighter, Andre Golota. After Tyson's rematch with Evander Holyfield, in which Mike demonstrated his cannibalistic tendencies by biting off a piece of his opponent's ear, the controversial boxer did not enter the ring for a year and a half. Returning in January 1999, Iron demonstrated a significant decline. There was no trace left of the once deadly speed, and the actions in the ring were too simple for Mike. All that was left of the former heavyweight leader was his incredible punching power. Upon his return, Mike quickly destroyed the mediocre Julius Francis and Lou Savarese. The fight against Orlin Norris was declared a no contest after the boxer injured his leg in the first round. The only opponent worthy of attention was the strong South African Francois Botha, to whom Tyson was losing on points before knocking him out in the fifth round. For this reason, Mike was in dire need of a victory over a famous opponent. Moreover, as convincing as possible. It is worth admitting that the opponent was chosen extremely well. Pole Andre Golota was undoubtedly a gifted boxer, but his greatest fame was brought to him by his antics in the ring, which cannot be called normal. In a fight against Samson Paua, the Polish heavyweight was noted for biting his opponent on the shoulder, and in two fights against Riddick Bowe, Andre was comfortably winning on points in both cases, but was twice disqualified by the referee for constantly hitting the American below the belt. The audience was looking forward to the battle between the two boxing psychos with great excitement. Looking ahead, I will say that boxing fans who were expecting an exciting fight with a great knockout were severely disappointed.
Versus Andrew Golota, the official introductions from our ring announcer. Look down to the tape. Tyson turned 34 in June.
With a record of 48 wins, 3 losses, and 129 wins coming by way of knockout.
Corner. Okay, gentlemen, let's do it right. Touch them up. May the best.
Stand-up boxer, big right hand, deliberate yet busy. Looks to wear you. Second fastest, 37 seconds. Robert Collet, the third.
Soft in the belly too, Steve.
Already in the first round, an episode occurred that destroyed all the hopes of the fans. Tyson started to fight very aggressively. Without much difficulty avoiding Golota's jabs, the American closed the distance, unleashing all his power on his opponent. Mike openly wanted a quick knockout.
And Mike's got a lot of man to work with in front of him. He's throwing some big body shots. Golota not staying too straight. He's not bending. He's not using that height and that reach.
And then a right uppercut, blocked by Tyson.
Tapping a little bit. He's not really unloading with these big shots.
To feel the extreme impact, the power of Tyson. Over the left eye of Golota.
Nice right hand.
We approach the final 30 seconds.
Get him up, Andrew. Get him up.
Lefty.
And at the end of the first round, he made the fans jump to their feet. A strong cross from the right, and the Polish heavyweight was knocked down. The Pole got up without too much difficulty and made it to the gong for the break. But this blow from Mike turned out to be, to some extent, fatal. Golota's jaw was broken. Continuing to fight with such an injury against a puncher like Tyson was a gamble, but Andre still came out for the next 3 minutes. Despite the terrible pain, Golota spent the second round more confidently than the previous one. Mike still played the role of the first fiddle. He was more active, hit more often, and his blows were much more powerful. But the Pole bravely accepted an open fight with Tyson, deciding to go all in and give it his all. Several times he accurately hit his opponent, but this did not deal a lot of damage to Iron.
You can't work in just coming with the big power shots because Galata stuffed that big jab.
The overhand right just missed with that overhand.
See, Galata slapping here. He can't hurt Michael.
Throw his right hand, but here.
The gong sounded to signal the end of the round, and the fans eagerly awaited for the next round. But there was no continuation. The pain in his jaw became simply unbearable, and Galata, after a short argument in the corner, pushed the coach away and rushed to the locker room. The fans in the stands were furious. A variety of objects were thrown at the boxer. Everyone openly called the Pole a coward, and Showtime management threatened to permanently deprive Andre of his license. But after news arrived from the hospital where the Polish heavyweight was staying, all the management's threats immediately disappeared. Galata's injuries were not limited to just a broken jaw. Doctors also diagnosed the boxer with a concussion and a herniated disc. The doctors were perplexed how, with such injuries, Andre was able to leave the ring on his own, not to mention continuing to box for 3 whole minutes. It took the Polish heavyweight 3 years to recover. Mike's joy from the victory was short-lived. A doping test taken from the boxer after the fight revealed the presence of marijuana in his blood. The result of the fight was immediately changed, and Tyson's victory by technical knockout was annulled. The fight was declared no contest. The boxer returned to the ring only a year later. But this is a story for another time. With this, friends, we end our review. I hope you found it interesting and informative. If so, support our channel with your likes and reposts. And thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye.